Hey Capricorn, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ray if you're new here. This is going to be your tarot predictions for the rest of winter. We'll be looking at roughly the next 3 months, December, January, and February. Some of these messages may extend into March. We'll be looking at your career and finances, and then we'll do Capricorns dealing with a past person, Capricorns in a current connection, and single Capricorns looking for new love or dealing with a new person. So let's get started. What are your messages for Capricorn career and finances for the rest of winter? You start with the Wheel of Fortune. There's a new cycle here, Capricorn, but it kind of feels like you're getting bored of your current field. It kind of feels like you're going in circles here and you're just doing the same thing all the time. Like this is very run of the mill. Nothing is really picking up speed or slowing down. It just kind of feels like managing everyday affairs and the usual priorities are kind of keeping you stuck in a rut here. Like you feel like you're going in circles. But I am seeing a change coming because we do have the Six of Coins here as well. But it kind of feels like with that Eight of Swords there, you feel like you're not making any progress, but I feel like the combination here, I'm seeing you moving forward, but you still feel stuck. You have the Six of Coins, so you are going with the flow right now. There's giving and receiving. Okay, money is coming in. And with this Wheel of Fortune card, it feels like you're kind of reaping what you sow. You know, like what you're putting in, you are getting back. But again, it still kind of feels like you think you're stuck, like nothing is changing, nothing is moving forward, but you are progressing. I am seeing prosperity here for you. But it just kind of feels like you're bored with where you currently are in your career. You know what this feels like? It kind of feels like something that you're doing just as a job. You know what I mean? Like because you need the money. It's not necessarily something that you're passionate about or that makes you feel fulfilled. And I feel like that's where that anxious energy is coming from because you're starting to feel restless. We have the Eight of Swords here. Again, I feel like you're just kind of yeah, whatever, it pays the bills and you go along with it that way. And as long as you have that Six of Coins there, you're fine. But with this Wheel of Fortune card, it just kind of feels like you're stuck in a rut right now, like there's nothing exciting. Some of you are questioning if you're holding yourselves back, like if you're limiting yourselves in some way. There's like an element of like confinement with this Eight of Swords here, limitations and restrictions. Some of you might feel like you're holding yourselves back from something that you really want, or potentially like you can't get out of a current contract, or you can't move forward until the cycle that you're in currently ends. Can you clarify the Eight of Swords for me, please? Clarifying the Eight of Swords is the Three of Coins. So again, we have the Six of Coins and the Three of Coins here. I am seeing financial abundance flowing in for you. I feel like money isn't the problem here. I feel like it's your environment for most of you. You might work with a lot of different people. You might be part of a team, and it feels like there's other people in your work environment right now which are making it more difficult for you to get things done or to do your job and putting more weight on your shoulders or putting more stress on your current responsibilities. You might be dealing with a micromanager, or your employees are not pulling their weight, or you might have difficult coworkers. For some of you, you could work with clientele that are being difficult, like you just work with a lot of people. Your job might involve a lot of networking, and you're finding that those connections to be very difficult. Some of you might feel like the people you are working with are holding you back. Like I'm hearing, I do not get paid to do my job, your job, and their job. You know what I mean? Like some of you feel like, I'm hearing for literally some of you, you feel like you're working 3 different jobs because the other people that you're working with are not pulling their weight and you feel like you have to pick up their slack. And that's what's stressing you out so much. Okay, let's move into love messages. What's your advice for Capricorns dealing with a past person for the rest of winter? Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. What are your messages for Capricorns dealing with a past person for the rest of winter? You have the Ten of Swords here. I feel like for most of you, there's too much history here for this to be salvaged. I'm not necessarily seeing you focusing so much on the past person, Capricorn. For those of you who think you might want reconciliation here, if this person does try to come back around, I'm not necessarily seeing you even interested in reconciling with this person. With this Ten of Swords here, it feels like the ending of a very painful cycle, but the positive side of the Ten of Swords is that you are at the end of the cycle. So it's time for you to like pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and move on. And I am seeing you doing that with the Strength card here. Some of you could have been dealing with a Leo, but I'm seeing you like standing up for yourself and the way that this person hurt you. If they do try to come back around and give you some sort of fake apology, I feel like honestly it could potentially pop off into a conflict, especially if you just like stand up for yourself and tell this person where to go. You know what I mean? Like I am seeing you getting angry with this person, Capricorn, angry at their hypocrisy, right? Like, oh, after everything that I've done for you, now you want to fix it? Like now that I've finally left, you suddenly want to work on this? You know what I mean? Like it kind of felt like there was an imbalance here for a long time, where you were doing all the giving and this person was doing all the taking and they were not giving back. And I think that's why you gave up here. That's why you threw in the towel. You have the Nine of Coins here. With this Give Your Relationship a Chance card, I feel like, again, you're not necessarily the one interested in working on this. I feel like this is coming from their energy. And I have to say, with this Nine of Coins here, if you are very focused on your career and finances right now, if you are somebody who's very successful in business, or even if you just make more money than this person, even if you're not necessarily, you don't consider yourself wealthy, if you make more income from this person, even if you don't necessarily consider yourself wealthy, even if you just make more money than this person, I feel like that could be the real reason why they might try to come back around, because they see how financially independent you are. And for some of you, that could have been the reason why this fell apart in the first place with that Ten of Swords. You might have had suspicions that somebody was taking advantage of you financially or was a little bit too financially dependent on you. But with that Strength card there, I feel like, again, you're standing up for yourself, you're enduring through this pain, you're pushing forward, you're just going through it right now. And I feel like you are focused on your career and finances. The more goal-oriented you become, the more you focus on your achievements and your accomplishments, the more confident you feel. And it kind of feels like this person showed you their true colors. And you needed to see that in order to be able to make the decision to let them go and move forward. Can you clarify the Ten of Swords for me, please? Clarifying the Ten of Swords is the Ten of Swords. This is why I pull from multiple decks, Capricorn. Because sometimes weird coincidences like this happen, and there are no accidents in tarot, okay? This is basically the universe confirming the message and saying, I meant what I said. It's time for you to let this person go, okay? There's no salvaging this relationship. There's no reconciliation here. Even if this person does come back around, I feel like if you were to give them a second chance, you failing the test. You know what I mean? If the universe sends this person back your way, you need to show the universe that you've learned from this relationship, that you've learned the lesson, and just end it, right? This is done. What's your advice for Capricorns in a current connection for the rest of winter? Okay, you have... Oh, that's way too many. I'll just take the one on top. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. What are your messages for Capricorns dealing with a current connection for the rest of winter? For those of you who have been in a stable connection for a long time, honestly, I don't even know why you're worried about your relationship. We have three really great positive cards here. And with this Lovers card here, I mean, this person could be your twin flame. I don't know what you're so worried about. Okay, I feel like for some of you, you could just be overthinking right now. But with this Six of Wands and this Lovers card here, I feel like this is your forever person, Capricorn. Okay, you don't have anything to be worried about. So quit overthinking the situation. The two of you are going to be just fine. For some of you with this Six of Wands energy, I'm hearing that it could be you or them, take it how it resonates. Somebody in this connection gets a lot of attention. Like they might be very physically attractive or they might be very charming, and that's something that makes the other person feel insecure. But remember, Capricorn, if that's you experiencing insecurities, they chose you. Okay, they're with you right now. Out of all of those options, they decided to be with you. So again, I feel like there's a lot of overthinking going on here. I'm not like, I don't think this person has their options open if that's what you're worried about. I don't think there's anything sneaky going on. I mean, look, you have the Lovers card here, Capricorn. What are you so worried about? You also have the Page of Coins here. This could be your energy because you are an earth sign, but you could be dealing with another earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or another Capricorn. I'm seeing this as you, but again, take it how it resonates. For some of you, there could be an age gap involved in this relationship, and that might be what causes clashes sometimes, or potentially there could also be kids involved. But I feel like, again, with this Love Yourself First card here, I feel like this is just a lot of insecurity and emotional immaturity. I feel like somebody here might have trust issues potentially, okay? Especially with this Six of Wands here. It feels like somebody in this relationship gets a lot of attention from the opposite sex, or hey, even the same sex, you know, I'm not judging. And that's what's making this person feel a little insecure, and they might act out sometimes, they might be a little immature. But again, we have the Page of Coins here, okay? I feel like there's a strong foundation. And I feel like whatever issues the two of you have had in the past, even if infidelity was an issue at some point, I'm not seeing that being an issue now. I feel like the two of you have moved past that. Okay, and I feel like the issue here is somebody might be holding on to the past. They might be holding a grudge against the other person that might not be on purpose. It could be completely subconscious. But with this Love Yourself First card here, I feel like this emotionally immature, insecure energy is stemming from past issues. Whether that's past issues between the two of you, or it could be something that stemmed from childhood, or something from a previous toxic relationship with a completely different person. Again, I feel like there's just a lot of insecurity here that this person needs to deal with. But I'm not seeing anything to worry about in the long run. I feel like the two of you were made for each other with this Lovers card here, and you can move past it. Somebody just needs to work on their insecurity issues and on their trust issues and stop projecting the past onto the other person. Okay, let's end it off for advice for single Capricorns looking for new love or dealing with a new person for the rest of winter. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. What are your messages for single Capricorns looking for new love or dealing with a new person for the rest of winter? You start with the Strength card and the Star card. Now, what I'm seeing here is Leo and Aquarius energy. But I'm also hearing in my head that Leo and Aquarius are opposite signs. So even if this person is not a Leo or an Aquarius, I feel like you could be connecting with somebody who is very different than you, Capricorn. And it might throw you off at first. You might not be used to dealing with this kind of person because you're so different from each other. You might even have different love languages. But that's going to kind of help the two of you find balance, okay? If this is somebody that you're already dealing with, that you've been seeing for a while, and you're wondering if there's potential, yes, there's potential here for this to become something committed and long lasting. Okay, with the star card here, the star card usually talks about fate and destiny. I know not everybody believes in that, but you could be divinely guided toward each other if you do believe in that. And with the strength card, I'm almost seeing like a sense of endurance with this relationship. You know what I mean? Like the two of you pushing past bad times together to get to the good times on the other side. Does that make sense? Because the star card is also about healing. So I feel like any conflict that pops up between the two of you in the future will be short lived because there's potential here for the two of you to actually grow together and heal together and learn more about each other through your connection. Learn about your wants and your needs in relationships so that you can take care of each other. You have the Nine of Coins here and the Wedding card. This person might be very financially independent. That could mean multiple things. It doesn't necessarily have to mean that they are wealthy. It could just mean that they are stable, you know, that they're comfortable, that they have a good job, that they have stable income. This person might also be very confident. They might be a little bit of a spendthrift, okay? They might enjoy the money that they make, but I'm not necessarily seeing it turning into an issue because as long as they have the money to spend, then let them spend it. You know what I mean? That's their decision. For those of you who have already been seeing this person for a while and you're wondering if there's potential, yes, we have the wedding card here. Now, don't take that literally because I know that not everybody believes in marriage. This could be somebody that you end up in a long-term, long-lasting, stable commitment with. You know what I mean? Like the two of you have potential to go steady. If you're currently not seeing anybody, Capricorn, and you're like, single, but you're out there and you're looking for somebody to come your way, I feel like for most of you, we don't have any brand new energy here. I feel like for most of you, this is about somebody that you're already seeing. But for those Capricorns that are like single, I feel like this is the energy of the next person that's going to come your way. I'm not seeing them coming your way immediately in winter. For some of you, they could be, but I feel like this is the energy that you're in right now. With the Strength card, you're focused on pushing through, on being yourself. With this financial independence, with the Nine of Coins, you might be focused on your career and finances, focused on your money right now. With the Star card, you might be focused on your healing, doing the inner work. And that's good because that's going to help you manifest another person to you. And the next person that comes your way, whether in winter or otherwise, could be your person. I feel like some of you just need some reassurance right now as you focus on your healing journey and continue pushing on your own that yes, there is somebody else out there for you. Okay, Capricorn, I feel like those were the messages that you needed to hear for the rest of winter. You can comment down below or like this video if any of them resonate. You can follow me on all my socials if you want. I do weekly messages on Fridays. We do Tarot Tuesdays on Twitter, and on Instagram, I like to post cute little random pick-a-card readings. So if you're interested in that, links will be in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe and click that bell to turn the post notifications on so you never miss a prediction. And I'll see you guys in your next reading. Bye.